How to praise your kids to build confidence without overhyping. Hello everyone. Today I want to share something that really resonates with me about how we praise our kids. A well-placed compliment can be an amazing boost to their motivation and confidence, but only if it's done right. If we get it wrong or overdo it, it might leave them confused or with an unrealistic view of themselves. I recently read a fantastic article by a parenting expert, and I'd love to retell it for you in my own words. With all the emotions and reflections of a parent who's learning every day how to walk alongside their child. First, let me give you the big picture. Most of us parents, without realizing it, tend to praise our kids based on results, like, wow, you got an A, you're so smart, or, your drawing is the best in the class, and sometimes we exaggerate or compare them to others. This might even stem from our own unspoken dreams. Things we wanted for ourselves but never quite achieved. Instead, experts suggest we pay attention to what our kids genuinely enjoy doing and offer them realistic, heartfelt encouragement and support. Now, let's dive deeper into the details so you can really picture it. Why do parents tend to overpraise? Hey, have you ever stopped to wonder why we sometimes blurt out things like, "You're so amazing," or "You're the best," to our kids? I have, and reading this article made me pause and think. There's this study from Stanford that really hit home for me. It says that if we praise kids for their effort, like, "I see you've been practicing your drawing every day. That's awesome," they'll feel more motivated and have a better attitude when facing challenges. But if we just say stuff like, "You're so smart," or "You're so talented," it doesn't work the same way. The researchers explain that praise only truly matters when it's sincere and tied to something real the child has done. It helps them feel like they're in control of their success, boosts their confidence without needing to compare themselves to others, and sets expectations they can actually reach. But here's the catch. In today's competitive world, I, and probably a lot of other parents, tend to overhype everything. Like, if my kid draws a picture, instead of saying, "I love how you mixed these colors. You did great," I might go overboard with, "Oh my gosh, you're a genius artist." It sounds nice in the moment, but over time, they might start thinking they always have to be great. And then, when they mess up, they wonder, "Wait, am I not amazing like mom and dad said?" I remember what Professor Carol Dweck, the lead researcher in that Stanford study, pointed out. Phrases like, "You're so wonderful," don't really help much. Why? Because when kids stumble or don't get something perfect later on, they might doubt their worth. It makes so much sense to me. Real self-esteem isn't about us telling them they're awesome all the time. It's about letting them feel their own value through what they work for and achieve. But honestly, I've caught myself overpraising before without even realizing it. Sometimes I say those things just to make them happy, or to feel proud myself. Other times, I think I'm doing it because I didn't get enough encouragement as a kid. So now I want to make up for it with them. Anyone else feel that way? The scary part is, if we're not careful, this kind of praise can put pressure on them or even set them up to see themselves unrealistically down the road. How to encourage kids the right way? So, you might be thinking, what? Are we supposed to stop praising them altogether? No way. I love how this article doesn't tell us to ditch praise. It's about praising smarter, in a way that fits. What we need to do is notice what our kids love doing, where they're putting in effort, and then gently support them to grow from there. For example, if my kid loves drawing, instead of saying, "You're the best artist I've ever seen," I could say, "I can see how hard you worked on this tree. It looks great." That kind of praise not only celebrates their effort but also shows them that success comes from trying, not just being naturally good. And we've got to steer clear of labeling them, like, "You're a soccer star," or "You're a music genius." It sounds cool, but it piles on this invisible pressure to perform. And it skips over the fact that practice is what gets them there. What I love about this is that it's all about respecting who they are and letting them feel their own worth. Like, when they accomplish something, I shouldn't jump in with, "You did that because of me." Instead, I can just stand by their side, cheer them on, and even let them trip up a bit. They need to learn to pick themselves up and feel proud on their own. Not just lean on my words to feel great. Plus, I've realized that if I really want my kid to be happy, it's not just about praise, it's about giving them chances to feel good about themselves from the inside. Maybe I could encourage them to share toys with a friend, help someone out, or do little things like clean up with us at home. The article mentions research showing that generosity is a key to happiness and well-being. What better gift could we give them than a chance to contribute to the world around them? When they feel like they're making a difference, they'll naturally feel worthy, without me having to say, "You're amazing," all the time. You know, I'm sharing all this not to lecture anyone on parenting, but to connect and learn together. I think we all want our kids to grow up confident, happy, and true to who they are. So starting today, I'm going to try tweaking how I praise mine, less exaggeration, more honesty, and focusing on what they actually do. What do you think? Anyone want to give it a shot with me?